Yeah, bitch, I've been the man since 89. Came up out my mama with goals, I had to grind. That was mind over matter, pay niggas, no never mind. Back on my bullshit, Michael Jordan in 45. I got what you need, just get in line. One time got caught slipping, got caught up by one time. Had my face all in the paper, brought tears in my mama eyes. We was on the block, boy, no JB, we looked alive. Shoot the dice on the F, I lost it, then made it back. Bet it up, double that. Head crack, get the cash, get the ass. Steve Nash with the pass, got the drive, no crash, only do beef with the...
What's good, everybody? It's your boy UncleSamsReject here, and welcome back to season number 3 of the Seton Hall Dynasty, man. Episode 30. It feels like just yesterday I started this series, man, and we're already on episode 30. You know what I mean? Tough loss, in the College World Series. Had a pretty active and decent offseason. Team has improved a lot. Number 9 in the nation coming in this season as I just dropped my controller. B- pitching, A bat, B- fielding, A speed. And we have ourselves some new additions to the squad. You know what I'm saying? We got our new recruits in and we got them replaced with you guys. First up, we got our main man, Cordarius Albright, who, he's going to be a second baseman, 24 overall, taking over Ladd, I believe his name was, or Torrealba. Can't remember which one. But this season, he will be redshirting, but next year, he is fully expected to be our starting second baseman. Next up at shortstop, we got our main man, Thomas Barnes. He will also be redshirting. So Thomas Barnes and Cordarius are, slated to be our starting middle infield come next season. Next up, we got Uriah Rice. He will be this season's starting left fielder, taking over for Will Cutt, I believe his name was. We expect big things out of him, man. We need him to make an immediate impact. Next up after that, as a pitcher, Kenneth Page. Going to be a starting pitcher. Not sure if he's in the rotation or not yet, but he will be getting work, as a starter and out of the bullpen if necessary. After him, Vincent Elizer, another pitcher who's slated as a starting pitcher, but I think he may be getting work out of the bullpen this season. And then we have yet another pitcher, Jake Jordan, number 29. Now, the reason why we have so many pitchers, we lost a lot of pitchers this offseason. A lot of our pitchers were seniors, so we got a lot of good key walk-on guys who wanted to come on and be a part of, such a winning tradition. The good thing about baseball is, it's not a good thing. It sucks for athletes, but about baseball, not everybody's on full scholarship and not everybody's on scholarship, period. So a lot of these good guys pay for school out of their pockets to play baseball. So, you'll still get good quality guys that want to come to be a part of your program, even though they're not guaranteed 100% tuition paid. Now, going over our batting orders coming into the season against right-handed pitching, our main man Jacob Pimentel is going to be leading us off, followed by John Roy, Rick Wright, Kyle Foster, Zelly Cummins, true freshman Uriah Rice, Osvaldo Zuniga, Anthony Kleppinger, Isaac Johnson will be the second leadoff in the 9 spot. Now against lefties, Isaac Johnson will be leading us off, followed by Zelly Cummins, Rick Wright, Kyle Foster, John Roy, Pimentel, Rice, Kleppinger, and Zuniga. Here's a quick look at our pitching rotation. Jonathan Johnson is now our ace. It says he's a reliever. I'm going to have to go ahead and switch him to a starting pitcher before we get into this. Dawson Halley is still the 2 pitcher. Well, he was the 3rd pitcher, but he's the 2 pitcher now this year. And our true freshman, Jake Jordan, will be a starting pitcher. So, 2 of our 3 starting pitchers were walk-ons. So, they're coming out here to do big things. In the bullpen, our main man, Colin Daniel, You already know he can spot start here and there throughout the season, and he can also relieve for a very long time. Kenneth Page, Rasheed Mack, Vincent Elizer, and D'Angelo Brandon. Now this year, I'm going to try to use more of these guys in the bullpen and just always going to Colin Daniel. Try to get everybody involved, man, but sometimes you got to do what you got to do in order to win. One of the things I forgot to touch on in the offseason video was, you see here, one of the things I forgot to touch on in the offseason video was who we were going after as recruits. So right now we have 2 junior college guys, on the list. They might not make it towards the end, but our main objective this offseason is to get shortstop / outfielder Anthony Mulder. We expect him to step in and make an immediate impact if we can get him. Only thing about him you have to be careful is, you see here draft buzz. He could be drafted. He's the top 10 recruit in the nation this year. Next after that, we're going after a high school pitcher / he's just a straight up pitcher. Stephen Knapp, 19th overall. He's also got a bit of draft buzz. Then high school third baseman Dean Guerrero, 38th overall, recruit from Texas. Then the other junior college guy, 106th overall recruit, pitcher slash infielder. And then high school pitcher slash outfielder, 112th in the nation, Billy Mota. Coming into the season, this is what the top 25 looks like. Got South Carolina, Oklahoma State, Miami, Gonzaga, Tennessee, Louisiana Tech, San Jose State, Long Beach State, Seton Hall, LSU, South Alabama, Tulane, Arizona State, BYU, Mizzou, Oregon State, Nebraska, Wake Forest, Oklahoma, Southern Illinois, Florida State, Memphis, Mississippi State, Cal State, and Vandy. You know what I mean? At the end, how we're behind Oklahoma State, don't know. We beat them in the College World Series. Tennessee, we beat them in the Super Regional. San Jose State, we beat them in the College World Series. Both times we played them. You know what I mean? Maybe they're just returning everybody, but I'm a little salty. So, you know what I mean? This is like our revenge tour in baseball, but there's no guarantee we're going to play those guys this year. Looking at our schedule coming into the season, we got Citadel, which is going to be here in this episode, the first series of the season. Appalachian State, FIU, Georgia Tech. This is USC, but I believe this is University of Southern Cal. And then the Tar Heels, Florida State, Cincinnati, Lafayette. Then we get into our Big East tournament. Our Big East schedule. Georgetown, Pittsburgh, Nova, UConn, St. John's, USF, West Virginia, Louisville, Notre Dame. And then we ended out with our bitter rival, in-state rival, the Rutgers Scarlet Knights. I don't think I'm going to leave you guys hanging by any means. We're going to jump into this first game. We got to play the first game of the season opener. You know what I'm saying? It looks like we are on the road, if I'm not mistaken. But, you know what I mean? I believe we should be able to come out here and get a W. February baseball, hopefully it's a little bit warmer than we would think. Jonathan Johnson on the mound as our ace going up against N. Morley. 87 overall versus 76 overall. Morley is a righty, so we got our right-handed lineup coming up, which means Pimentel, the switch hitter, is leading us off, followed by Roy Wright, Foster, Cummings, Rice, Zuniga, Kleppinger, and Isaac Johnson. Remember, Jonathan Johnson also can play second base, so if we need him to come off the mound and come in the field, if Zelly Cummings isn't playing up to his potential, you know what I mean? So be it. And which means he could also hit for himself in some cases. But, Kyle Foster is the best DH in the nation, so we don't need any of that. You see right here, huge difference from where we were last year. We were a C- team coming into each game. This year we're an A, so we're the not the overdog. We're the favorite going up against a B+ Citadel. We're B- A, B- A. They're C, A, B+, C+. Got the blue roll jerseys. 1 o'clock game here in Metro Park. Like this field a lot, man. Hopefully we can come out here, get the job done, get the bats going early and often, and get this W to start off the year. All right, boys. Sunny day out here, man. So should be a good one. The Citadel is in South Carolina, so I didn't expect it to be too cold, here in February. But you already know who we said they had on the mound, Nate Morley. No stats on the year because we're just starting off, but we're ready to come out here, and we're just happy to get baseball going again. Now, for us leading off, Jacob Pimentel, way better than he was last year. 89 contact, 70 power against righties. He can also bunt a little bit, just not the fastest. Let's go. They throw this change-up early. We hit it to the right side. Pimentel on his horse, and he nearly gets the infield single there. So, all right, just like that, you know what I'm saying? We get it out and start off the game. You guys already know what it is, man. We're just ready to come out here and get these W's, baby. Let's go. Come on, John Roy. Pulled off on that. Got to hit it where it's pitched. Come on, kid. We get the fastball, and it was away. I knew it was going to be a strike, but I just wasn't ready to swing at that pitch. So here we are, tough with 2 here. 0-2 count. We're behind. There's a changeup, and he smokes that down the line. Third baseman snags it with the backhand, and we got ourselves out number 2 here. Taking another look at our batting order, man. Rick Wright's coming up to bat. Had a great postseason last year. Expecting to get more of the same right now. Off-speed pitch, he turns on that, get down ball. And it's a hell of a shoestring catch made by the left fielder. And that's going to do it for us here in the first inning. All right, Jonathan Johnson, you were in the bullpen all year last year, except for when Hallie got hurt. You get a ground ball on your first pitch. The Kleppinger, he fires across the diamond, and we got ourselves out number 1. So what I'm going to try to do in this video, and for a lot of videos moving forward, since this is Clearly, one of the favorite series on the channel right now is Isaac Johnson. Camps under that one. When we have these 2 and 3 game series, you know, except for some of the bigger games, I'm gonna try to give you guys, you know, till we get in the postseason, how I was give you guys the full games. I'm gonna try to give you guys chopped up versions of each game. Since I like to bench play a lot of these games as we get out number 3. You know, some games we will still do the jump in later, you know, simulation style games, but I'm gonna try to see what I can do about getting you guys multiple games, you know what I'm saying, in one episode. But here we are back on offense. Kyle Foster up the bat. You know, I'm gonna just try to focus on the highlights. He gets a fastball, smokes it down the line. Probably should have took it the other way. We foul it off. Come on, kid. There it is. There's the fastball, and Kyle Foster gets himself automatic single, 340, no wheels, and they're actually going to hold him up at first base. That's a pretty hard, far hit single, but Kyle Foster gets his first base hit of the game. Zelly Cummins up the bat here. We need him to shake back big time this year. As he hits that one the other way, get down ball, it does, and we got ourselves runners on first and second. Zelly Cummins hit 360 in the first season, and last year he hit, I believe, at 300 or under 300, so we need him to shake back. Uriah Rice, a true freshman, up the bat for the first time this year. A lot of pop coming off his bat. He hit that one hard to second base, but it's right at the second baseman. That's going to be the first out of his career, first out of the inning. Man, Ozzie Zuniga up the bat. Let's see if he can have himself a good game here. Fastball inside. He smokes that up the middle. Kyle Foster is not the fastest. Let's see if he'll think about scoring. He holds up at third, and we got ourselves bases loaded with one out here in the second inning. Anthony Clevenger up the bat here. Good contact against righties. Not much power, so let's try to stay out of a double play. Fastball inside. He smokes that one. Will it get down? It does not, but we are easily going to be able to tag up with Kyle Foster, and we strike first with our first run here in the second inning. Not bad. We get ourselves a run. Isaac Johnson up here. Lineup turns over after this. Let's see if he can get a base hit. Come on, kid. We say once. Turn on that. Up the box. Okay. That one gets under the pitcher's legs, and Isaac Johnson is going to get himself an RBI here in the second inning, and we extend the lead one more. You see Coach here, let him know what the situation is. 2 dead. Back to the top of the lineup here. Pimentel, we need you. Let's get a hold of one, baby. Fastball inside. That one is smoked, but the right fielder is right there. And so that's going to stop the bleeding for the Citadel as we have 4 hits here, you know what I'm saying, early on in the game. Zelly Cummins already 1 for 1 on the day. Let's see if he can stay hot here. Starting off the season the right way. There it is. Way to turn on that. Get down ball. Wow. The ball really hangs up in this game, man. That's one thing I've noticed. See if our true freshman Uriah Rice can get on here. Let's go, kid. Not a great swing. Not a great swing at all. Here it is. Get your pitch right here, kid. Fastball away in. Can he get it to stay foul? It's just misses the chalk. Tough for 2 here. Change up inside, and he smokes that one down the third base line. All right, so our true freshman gets his first base hit of his career. All right, Ozzie, come on, kid. 1 for 1 on the day. You had a great season once you started starting last year. Let's keep it up. Change up, and we're still late on an off-speed pitch. Not really sure what we were looking for there. It's all good. Let's go. Fastball inside. That one's smoked, and Ozzie stays hot. He's 2 for 2 here on his day. Runners on first and second once again. Anthony Clevenger. No official at bat here, but he does have an RBI off the sac fly. Fastball, hit it the other way. Right at the first baseman. Perfect position because he wasn't holding the runner. Isaac Johnson gets another opportunity for a second RBI here. Let's see what he can do. That's just a horrible late swing on an 86-mile-per-hour pitch. There we go, kid. Oh, we try to lay down the sack. We try to lay down the drag bunt. Isaac Johnson, his bunt was horrible, but now he's got 80 bunting here this season. He tries to stay back on the changeup, way out in front, and it's a lazy ground ball to third base, and they get out of this jam. 1, 2, 3 up the bat here. Pimentel's 0 for 2 for us right now. You know what I'm saying? Here in the top of the 5th inning. Turn on that. Get out ball. Get out ball. Bye. And Pimentel, just like that, turns around the day he was having and gets his first home run of the year. No doubt shot out to right field. Easy work, baby. Let's go. Right now, Jonathan Johnson, you know what I mean, he's in line for the W. Missing the spots a little bit here, but it is a save opportunity. But you already know me. I try to go as deep as I can with my starters. And, you know, we're looking to get as Klepinger makes a great play there, we're looking to get the complete game shutout for Jonathan Johnson here in his first appearance of the season. You know what I mean? Definitely want to have one of our starting pitchers do their thing. I want to have a pitcher up there for the Roger Clemens Award this season as we miss our spot there and we give up another base hit up the box. It's all good. All right, so second hit of the day. Nothing to panic about. Good pitch there. We hit our spot. You know what I mean? It gets hard when you're facing this lineup the third, fourth time around. When your fastball is only 84 miles per hour, but he's crafty enough to, you know what I mean, hit some spots there with that curveball. As Roy just doesn't, they don't let me make a play. They don't let me throw the ball anywhere. But at least he saves the bag there. I tried to throw it to second. I was killing triangle. And now they're bringing in a switch hitter here, a lefty. We're not afraid of that. Curveball, please stay in the ballpark. Please stay in the ballpark. It does. Ozzy's there. They're tagging up the third. We hit the cut and runners on the corners with 2 out. They bring in yet another pitch runner. Come on, Jonathan. Slider away. Good pitch. Good pitch. All right, curveball inside. That's all we got. Don't really want to throw a fastball in this situation, and we get a swing and miss there. All right, looking good. We'll go fastball up and away. We hit our spot, and he's way out in front of that one. And we get out of that jam, baby. Let's go. All right, so we got Colin Daniel up, warming up. We're going to see if Jonathan Johnson can close this one out. You know what I'm saying? And get the complete game shutout. If not, we have the closer, you know, up, ready and waiting to come and close the door. Don't want to give up any late inning home runs and give them any momentum. Inside with the cutter there. Good pitch. Probably didn't really think we were going to come inside on his kitchen. We're coming right back with a curveball. See ya. Fastball up and in. Don't let him get extended. There it is. Oh, beats that one into the ground. Roy backhands it deep in the hole. Fires. Got him. All right, so we got one dead here in the bottom of the ninth. Good pitch with the curveball. All right, cutter inside. Left it out over the plate. Klepinger there to make the play. 2 outs here in the inning, baby. Let's go. All right, so we're 1 out away from getting a complete game shutout to start the season. That's a deep fly ball, and Ozzy's looking at the fence, and it's gone. Wow. That was a great pitch, man. That was an oppo shot. You know what I'm saying? That pitch didn't miss by much. So there goes a shutout as we give up the home run, but we're definitely still going to try to go for the complete game. Y'all know me, I'm hard-headed. And that one's hit hard. And Uriah Rice is there, and we get out of this inning. You know, little slight scare at the end, man, but, you know, we still get the W. Isaac Johnson is pumped up, fired up. We get the first win of the season, and we improve to 1-0, baby. You know, we got 9 hits in this game, 3 runs. Thought we would score a little more, but it is what it is. Quick look at the box score. Pimentel and Roy went 1 for 4. So did Foster and Cummings. Uriah Rice 2 for 4. Ozzie Zuniga 2 for 4. Isaac Johnson 1 for 4. Wright and Klepinger both go hitless. You know what I mean? It is what it is. First home run of the season for Pimentel. RBI for him and Klepinger as well as Isaac Johnson. Klepinger also had a sac fly. John Roy had an error, I guess, when he didn't throw the ball on that diving play. That's not fair. And you look at these guys. We gave up 5 hits, 2 to 1 guy, the 1 home run to Guzman. And, you know, coming down here, you see Johnson gets his first win of the season. 9 innings pitched, 1 earned run. Solid ERA to start off the year. All right, so here we are getting ready for game number 2. Dawson Howley on the mound. This one is going to be one of the ones that we simulate and jump in late if we need to. Great game, 4-2, 4-3. All right, so Colin Daniels on the mound here. We got a 4-3 lead, and we're going to come and try to shut it down and get the save. All right, so Dave Crease, 0 for 3 on the day, 167 on the year. For some reason, why does... Let's take a look here, because I'm not really sure what's going on. Let's see. So we used a bunch of pitchers. So Howley, look, I guess didn't last long. Colin Colin Daniels been here for a minute. Only 30% of his stamina, so he's probably not gonna be here long. I thought they just put him in to close out the game. We're not gonna play these games. We're only up 1 run. We're gonna go ahead and warm up Elicer here. Get him ready to come in. Maybe we can get ourselves a ground ball here. Oh, they're actually gonna try to bunt him over. That bunt is not down. It's up in the air, but it's out of play. They're trying to bunt again. We come with a high curveball. We get the pop up. Pimentel's there, and out number 1 is made. All right, let's go. So they got a pinch hitter here. And actually, Colin Daniels' stamina is going up as we pitch. He must have just came in cold without warming up. So, you know what I mean? We're good now. And that's the double play ball we need. Roy to Cummins to right. And that's how we're going to close out the game. I almost said Defatma. I'm so used to Fatma being there. But we get ourselves our 2nd straight victory here to start off the year. Everybody's high-fiving it up, baby. Let's go. So, 8 hits apiece. We will get the 4-1 lead. Howley does get the win. Chase Daniel gets his first save. Pimentel goes 0 for 3. Roy 2 for 3. Wright 2 for 4, excuse me. Kyle Foster 1 for 3 with 3 ribbies. 1 for 4 for Uriah Rice. 1 for 4 for Ozzie. 1 for 4 for Isaac Johnson. Wright gets a double. So does Roy and Rice, Isaac, and Foster. And then, so Kyle Foster had a 3-run. So he had a 3-run RBI double. Well, no, because we didn't even score 3 runs in the inning. So maybe he had a sac fly somewhere as well. Well, actually, it doesn't say that. But nonetheless, we get the win. John Roy gets a stolen base. Rick Wright, for some reason, was stealing, gets thrown out. And Isaac Johnson gets thrown out. For Citadel, they had 2 guys with 2 hits. They scored 3 runs, which was all 3 of their runs. We gave up another home run to Guzman. And then a home run to Woolley. And 2 home runs to Woolley. So their 3 runs were all 3, you know what I'm saying, solo shots. Howley pitched 6 innings, got the W, gave up 2 earned runs. Mac, you know what I'm saying, 1 inning pitch, gave up a run, and then Howley came through and closed it down. All right, guys, so now we're getting ready for the 3rd and final game of the series. Our boy Jordan is on the mound. So our only lefty in the starting rotation. That should be different. And they have they're throwing a righty on the mound. Looks like they got a spot starter and Mistipi. We've actually seen him here out of the bullpen. And so, you know, our batting order doesn't change. Cummings is extremely tired from just playing second base for some reason. Pimentel, of course, he's tired as hell, you know, just from catching a few games. You know, maybe Hunter will have to come spell him out a few, you know, because we don't want to have the situation we had last year. But, so it's Jordan versus Mistipi. Neither guys have pitched. We're 2-0 on the year. They're 0-2, of course, because we beat them twice. Let's go. All right, so Pimentel leading us off here again. Still struggling early on in the season. Definitely need him to get it together a little bit here. They challenged him earlier. We're late on it. I wanted that fastball. Was looking for it. Just wasn't quite ready for it. Come on, kid. Then they tried to come with the off-speed away. We were on it. Just a lazy ground ball to shortstop, though, and that's the first out of the inning. All right, Roy. Come on, baby. Let's go. We need you to get hot. They try to come with the fastball. We turn on that with Roy. And we got ourselves a 1-out single. All right, take a look at our batting lineup here early. You see here, Pimentel's the only one with a home run so far. Let's see if Rick Wright can get on. Went 0 for in our first game. Get back up the box. Please don't let them turn 2. Oh, they just go to 1. So Rick Wright hits into a fielder's choice, and we got ourselves an RBI opportunity here for Kyle Wright here in the first inning, baby. Let's go. I didn't even really want to hit that pitch. You know, pulled off of it. But we were behind it, but I was trying to pull off of it, so that was on me. Let's go. There it is. All right, get that up the box. Roy's on his horse, and Kyle Foster gets his, his 4th RBI here of this series that I can count. Not bad in 3 games, man. Let's go, Kyle. We're really, really expecting another big year from Kyle Foster here. Struggled in the first year. Very, very big year last year, especially down the stretch. And right here, he starts off strong here early on in the year. All right, so their power is up to bat here. Guzman, 2 home runs here in this series. We come in with the knuckleball on him. He didn't know what to do. You know, he had a home run against me, and then he had a home run against the computer and the simulation. Not really sure how we're supposed to pitch to this dude, man. He can just flat out hit. Change up inside. He tried to take that up out of here. So we got him way out. Not way out in front, but we got him, you know, swinging out of his boots right now. Try to give him a knuckleball along the way. We get him to ground out like we want. Play deep in the hole for Roy. What a throw and stretch from Rick Wright. And that's the second out of here to end it. I thought we had two outs already, but that's on me. All right, baby. Let's get out of this. Isaac was playing super deep. Do they try his arm? They do. He fires home, and it's offline. And the Citadel strikes back here in the first inning. I shouldn't have thrown that one in the red. That was on me. Got a little too hyped. All right, so Jordan giving up runs early here. Comes right back with a knuckleball. You know what I mean? We're going to give up runs. We're not going to shut everybody out. You know what I'm saying? Anything like that. All these games in this series so far have been close. We go away with the fastball there, and right now he's just extremely too hittable. All right, struggle bus here early for the walk-on pitcher. And there we go. We get the ground ball we need. Klepinger's going to step on third, and we stop the bleeding here. All right, after scoring in the first inning, both teams a little quiet here. Knuckleball, lazy fly ball. Ozzie Zuniga under it, one dead. All right, it's knuckleball. It's knuckleball is my money. Oh no, stay in the yard. Get there, Uriah, and it's gone over the scoreboard. So we find ourselves in unfamiliar territory here in this series as we give up our third home run to Guzman. 3 home runs in 3 games for this dude, yo. Nobody can pitch to this dude. He's batting .444 right now. All right, trying to go away, lefty, and we get the line out to Kleppinger. Come on, boys. We got to get these bats going, man. 3, 4, 5. This is who we want up. But you guys are struggling here early. Come on, Rick. I'm 0 for 4 with you. Batting, you know, as a user. Come with the fastball. We turn on it. Come on, ball. Get out. Get out, ball. And we answer back with a home run of our own. Rick Wright gets his first home run of the season, baby. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about, man. You want to challenge us? So both first basemen have a home run here in this ball game. As you see, Rick was taunting Guzman a little bit there, pointing in his face, man. Brandon Tarasco up the bat here for him, the catcher. Come on, Brandon. It's the reason why you had, you know what I'm saying, one of the better ERAs in the nation last year. Even though you didn't have that many appearances, we're going to try to change that here this season. Late on the knuckleball, and we pay for it. I was late on my timing, and we pay for it. And we give up yet another home run to Tarasco there. But that time I know exactly why we gave it up. Left a knuckleball out over the middle of the plate. Brandon's knuckleball is so nasty. We're throwing it again. All right, so that time is hit hard, and Ozzie with the da-da-da, web gem, baby. Let's go. Way to get there, utilizing that speed. His fielding itself isn't that great, but when you got that speed, it helps. Brandon with a good splitter there. So right now his repertoire is pretty much on these dudes, you know, super duper off balance. You know, when they hit something hard, they hit it hard, you know, i.e. the home run. But for the most part, they're not hitting anything hard as we get a pop out there. Klepinger's under it, and we're out of the inning. Come with another knuckleball. A little early, but it's still Knuckles and does his thing, and Zelly Cummins makes the catch. All right, Jason Guzman, 1 for 3 on the day, but that one hit is yet another home run for him. Go to knuckleball, he hits that one hard the other way. And, wow, this dude, I cannot get this dude out, yo. Wow, I mean, I can get him out, but damn, man. When we miss, he just, like, that's just a strong-ass hit, yo. 2 of his home runs have been hit to the other way. I think 3 of his home runs hit the other way. Another home run for Guzman here. That dude, yo. So, I know if we ever play Citadel again, we're just walking him. Because, man, that dude can hit, dog. He's hit a home run in every single game of this series. Definitely going to be looking to see what he does throughout the year, man. Good pitch there with the slider. Jeez, oh man, we're down 2 runs. We got the personnel to come back. You know what I'm saying? Like we've been there before. We've done it. But I don't know. And we get the lazy fly pop up behind first, and Cummins is there showing off, you know what I mean, that ability as an outfielder. So 2, 3, 4 up the bat. This is the type of dudes you want up the bat in this situation. Supine coming up the bat from Moscos. This must be their closer. Come on, Roy. Turn on that, and out number 1. Out number 1. Ah, man. That's a good piece there with Roy. Come on, Rick. 2 for 3 on the day with a home run. I need you. They come inside, get down for the base knock. Hit number 3 for Rick Wright. That's what I love to see. Hey, Kyle, you're facing a righty. Let's go, kid. 1 for 3 on the day with a ribby. I would love to see you get 2 more. I tried to hit that the other way. We missed it. Wow, I was out in front of that. I tried to hit it the right way, but we were out in front of it. We're going to actually, we're going to try to pinch hit here. Zelly Cummins isn't hitting the ball well at all. Let's see who hits righties well on our bench. 69 power for Stuckey, but we need some base runners. 74 contact for Hunter. 76 power for Seckle, but we see how that went when he started. We're going to go ahead and bring in Hunter. Hunter isn't fast or anything, but, his contact, compared to what Zelly does, against lefties is cool, but only 67 against righties. We'll go with the 73. No. I just bought in Colin Daniel. He does have good contact, though, so we'll see what Colin Daniel can do up at the plate. Wasn't really trying to do that, but okay. Let's go, kid. Coming to fastball, and we ground out. I thought it was in my kitchen. It was out over the middle of the plate. And, we lose game number 3 of the series. Wanted to go for the clean sweep, but Guzman and the rest of this squad, man, they're just too much with the bats. Their home runs were crazy. 7 hits. We lose 4-2. Brandon actually, loses that game out of the bullpen. Pimentel, another tough one, 0 for 4. 1 for 4 for Roy. 3 for 4 for Wright. 1 for 4 for Foster. 1 for 3 for Zuniga, and that's it. That's the extent of our hits right there. Not a good game at all for us. All right, guys, so we start off the season 2-1, and with that loss, we dropped down from number 9 in the nation to number 11, still in the top 25, the top 15 to be exact. We'll bounce back next episode. Not sure who we'll play. Not sure if we'll play FIU or if we'll be picking up against Georgia Tech. That is still to be decided. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode and are excited for season 3. If you are, stop and smash that like button. Hit me up in the comment section below. Subscribe if you're new. It's your boy Uncle Sam's Reject, arcadegames.com. I'm out of here. Peace.